Ghost. A Rogue Spy Part 1. Chapter 1. The Awakening. The rain poured down relentlessly, drenching the city in a cold, relentless downpour. Victor Steele, a recluse who had retreated from the world, sat alone in his dimly lit apartment. His rugged face bore the weight of 1,000 untold stories, his eyes reflecting a mix of sadness, anger, and determination. As lightning crackled in the darkened sky, memories flooded Victor's mind. Flashbacks of his days as a highly skilled intelligence operative filled his thoughts, the dangerous missions, the comrades he had lost, and the unscrupulous individuals who had evaded justice. But one memory plagued him above all else, the untimely murder of his beloved sister, Emma. The pain of that loss carved deep into his soul, whispering vengeful promises into his ears that urged him to act. In that pivotal moment, a realization struck Victor like a bolt of lightning. He could no longer stand idly by while corruption and apathy consumed the world around him. The system he once served had failed his sister, failed him, and failed countless others. It was time to take matters into his own hands. Chapter 2. The Breaking Point. Victor's transformation began on that stormy night, as he made a solemn vow to seek justice for Emma's brutal demise. His heart burned with a newfound purpose, fueled by grief and rage. With every passing day, his obsession intensified, driving him further into seclusion as he delved deep into the shadows. Using his extensive training and knowledge of the dark underbelly of the world, Victor meticulously researched his sister's murderers. He discovered that they were part of a secret organization with far-reaching influence, the same organization he had once fought against. Driven by a burning desire for retribution, Victor adopted a new identity, donning the alias, Ghost. Like a phantom, he moved with swift grace and deadly precision, striking fear into the hearts of those who thought themselves above the law. Chapter 3. The Unofficial Investigation. Ghost's campaign of vengeance went beyond the limitations of the law. He operated in the shadows, outside the government's grasp. His sole focus became bringing down the criminals and corrupt officials who had evaded justice for far too long. Utilizing his intelligence-gathering skills, Ghost secretly hacked into databases, infiltrated criminal organizations, and gathered evidence against the wicked. He meticulously planned his strikes, ensuring that each target received their own taste of justice. No longer bound by his former life as an agent, Ghost embraced methods that were considered unorthodox, even brutal. His actions were swift and unforgiving, leaving no room for escape. Criminals soon learned to fear the name, Ghost, for he showed no mercy to those who crossed his path. Chapter 4. The Rule of Fear. News of Ghost's actions spread like wildfire throughout the criminal underworld. His reputation grew with each deadly execution, striking fear into the hearts of even the most hardened criminals. The law-abiding citizens whispered his name in hushed tones, debating whether he was a menace or a savior. The authorities found themselves in a perplexing situation. Ghost's actions undeniably eliminated dangerous criminals, cleaning the streets and instilling a sense of justice. Some law enforcement officers saw him as a necessary evil, a vigilante who delivered justice where the system failed. But others, like Detective Isabella Rojas, were conflicted. Isabella had once been a colleague of Victor's, striving for justice within the confines of the law. The events that had driven Victor down this dark path had caused a rift between them, and now Isabella found herself torn between her loyalty to the badge and her admiration for the justice that Ghost served. Chapter 5. A Desperate Pursuit. Detective Isabella Rojas was not one to back down from a challenge. She became determined to bring Ghost to justice, believing that the path of violence he had chosen was morally wrong, regardless of the criminals he targeted. Unable to shake off the memories of their shared past, Isabella saw Ghost as a symbol of everything she despised about the system. Fueled by her unwavering pursuit of justice, Isabella meticulously traced Ghost's movements, delving into the dark underbelly of the city. Unbeknownst to her, Ghost was always one step ahead, leaving behind intricate misdirections and dead ends that frustrated her at every turn. As Isabella delved deeper into the enigma that was Ghost, she found herself questioning her beliefs in the system she had sworn to uphold. Were Ghost's methods necessary in a world where justice seemed out of reach? Would capturing him truly make the city a safer place, or was there a deeper truth hidden beneath the surface?